What a wonderful day in World of Warcraft, and therefore, the world. Classic Talks. The Season of Mastery. I did very little work today. This is counting as the work I'm doing today. Even though I have more important work to do. Vile Taint slows the balls? What? So I hit Ghost live? Okay. Oh, I'm alive. Excellent. Here, let's move this over to there. A humble task. Why are you spamming my lives? Hello there. Did the music turn off again? Let me turn the music back up. Ooh, right, I installed an add-on to see their health. What could be more important than playing WoW? Reading comments on this YouTube video I just watched. I was watching a video. It's called, I forget. I think the video was called How to Be Miserable for the Rest of Your Life. And he goes over 17 things. And I was just looking through the list, and I was like, of all 13 of those things, only one of those applies to me. Which means everything else, I'm doing good. That means you don't want those things to apply.
Well met.
Oh shit, that's kind of loud.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
That's kind of loud. System, sound, dialogue. Let's turn that down a little bit. Hi, hero. I want to see history of rogue finishing moves. Oh. I'm thinking of that. Would that be doable? Yeah, I guess it could be. Would it be doable without being hella long? That's my main concern when it comes to videos. Can it be done in one part without being ridiculously long? How come I'm not picking it up?
I'm out of range.
Oh, because quartz isn't working. Of course. Hey man, hey Steppa. There we go, just use the default casting bar for now. Return to Camp Narashe. Do I have a Hearthstone? Oh, I didn't know I had a Hearthstone. Oh, I didn't know I had a Hearthstone. History of Night Elf Racials? That... Have I not done that already? Are you going to attempt the mushroom skip? I don't know what that is. It's midnight, WTF? No, it's not. It's only 10. You guys are midnight. Not used to Torrent chat as an Alliance player? Just gave me a Hearthstone PTSD. What? Midnight, best time to start stream. It's not midnight, it's 10 p.m. You guys are crazy.
Greetings. We shall meet again.
Okay. Reach level 3? Just tell me where to go. Just tell me to quest. Don't tell me to reach level 3. Screw you. I want to do the quest. How does this season of mastery work? That's... God, that's a heavy question. I don't know how to answer that. It's like a Diablo season. Or Path of Exile, if you've ever done one of those. You made a guide in classes and races and you still made Horde? Why would I play Alliance? Not only did I make a guide video, but I'm specifically using one of the bad race combinations. Interface options, action bars. War stomp at sea. There we go. Mountain lions. Nice. I like these health bars. System interface options, controls, auto loot. Excellent. Okay. Project Ascension is great. Got the custom classes earlier today. Project Ascension loves to advertise on my channel. If you log off on top of the mushroom in the boar cave, you teleport to the crossroads. Oh, that sounds made up. What realm are you on? I don't remember. I just finished watching your WoD video and would like you to know, you think there'd be a classic version of it? Or the hate gone to it, make it unlikely? I think a classic WoD would be hella unlikely. But, you know, like not a 0% chance. The whole idea, oh yeah, I gotta turn on the Ironman as soon as I get to Undercity. That's not gonna be for a while. Or maybe it'll be pretty fast considering how fast you level in Season of Mastery. With the 40% increase to your Dungeon and Elite Quest grant bonus experience. Quest experience. Whew, a pouch. Ooh, and a garbage robe. Nice. Yes, we know how time zones work. I don't. So if a rogue finishing move would be too long to a history of rogue combo point builders. That would also be long. That'd be longer. That's way longer. You're crazy. The problem with the history videos is they require a lot of... Actually, the research isn't that bad. I think the scriptwriter likes to do those more than top 10s. They do require a lot of research, but I don't have to do the research. And they're really annoying to edit. And they don't get as much views as the top 10. But we still do them all the time. Like, they don't get as much views as the top 10, but they don't get bad views either. Which is good. They just don't get good views. It's a weird dichotomy. People obviously like the videos, but they don't like them that much. I play a Shaman as well. I've always wanted to play a Shaman. I love lightning casters. I love hitting things with lightning. But I don't like how lightning looks in retail WoW. It looks gross. This one actually looks like you're shooting lightning at him. Is a challenge based on account or character? It's character. Once you get to Undercity, you can talk to someone and then he gives you a buff. And if you die, the buff goes away and then you lose. And then it permanently deletes your character. Is this the meme game? No. It's a Sigma move. Only real ones understand your 8-dimensional chess. What is that in reference to? Using a leveling add-on, you're already going off the rails by level 2. Well, it's the I like level add-ons.
It's too far away.
Also, it's not a real Ironman challenge. It's the in-game supported Ironman challenge. What I want to do, what I'd plan on doing, was streaming Season of Mastery every day. And every day I'd create a new character on a PvP server. And just try to hide from people trying to kill me. You know, I create a character, Ironman character. If I die, I delete the character. However, I'm pretty sure people would just start farming the spawn point. But I don't think you can kill people in the early levels, can you? I don't know if that would work. I don't know. I haven't really decided. I kind of just want to level my Shaman. See how fast it goes. And good night, everyone. Hey, good night, Mag, or 5-hour energy. Did I complete the quest? Turn in right of the Earth Mother. I think I completed the quest. Season Mastery out now? Yeah, it came out earlier today. It just launched today. I have a video idea. History of stuns in game. 5-hour video. Oh, God, no. Are you crazy? I don't get the point of Season of Mastery. It's just like Diablo seasons. It's for fun. Seasons don't really make sense until you participate in one, and then you totally get it. It's like, oh, that is fun. I'm not sure how well seasons work in classic WoW, but I think it could work if the leveling's fast enough. I don't know if a 40% increase to quest experience is enough, though. Should I make a bowl of oatmeal? Ew, oatmeal. In fact, we still don't have history of Night Elf racials, lots of Shadowmen changes. Real, no history of Night Elves yet. I have a history of Tauren racials and history of Troll racials being worked on right now. But we don't have a Night Elf one in the works. I thought we finished them all. Are you sure there's not a Night Elf one? Did I miss that one? Is that the last one we haven't done? Does the Tauren go Kachinga or Kachow? Kachow. Because I followed the guide, SMH. I'm playing an Alliance Warlock? Ew. Why would you play a Warlock? I'm pretty sure the guide says Warlocks are terrible. How's the guide video doing? Last time I checked, it wasn't doing half bad. I haven't read the comments, though, because I read a couple of them and they scared me. I can't decide which to decide. Me neither. Greetings, friend. Ooh, I can get a bigger mace. Don't show this to me again. That was in reference to chat asking how you picked a Tauren Shaman combo. Tauren Shaman. I picked it because I don't want to play in the Orc or Troll starting zone. And Undead can't be Shaman, so... Tauren by default. It's kind of the default choice. I didn't want to play a Troll or an Orc. What's an Ironman character? If I die, the character's deleted. They just delete the character and it disappears forever. Yeah, it's a one-life character. My server? Oh yeah, I guess server doesn't work. I don't know why Nightbog doesn't work anymore. It kind of stopped working when I took my month off of streaming. I have 1,000 history ideas for you. If you need any, come to me. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of history ideas too. Specifically one on like every single ability in the game ever. I love the history videos because if I'm doing something for a video, I can just go watch one of my videos and be like, oh, okay, that's how it worked. Because I trust my research. However, one of the videos is wrong, so I have to like specifically remember that the info in that video is wrong. On one particular incident in which I referenced my own video, which was wrong on that part. It was specifically History of Wind Fury. There is this interaction with it that technically didn't work in vanilla and was early the Burning Crusade. And I mentioned it as something that worked in early vanilla. Find a trainer? Heck yeah, let's go to Camp Narache. Let's teleport there. Is the orc racial for increased pet damage apply to the totems? I don't think so. You should do a /join world. Everyone's doing it.
Peace, friend.
Why would I do that? Do I really need to see people talking about stupid shit?
Goodbye.
World servers are the worst. Right, right. Find a trainer. I'm looking for
How
it.
may I aid you?
Walk with
Heck yeah. Earthshock. I should go sell my stuff too. Whoa, it just sold everything.
Go.
Hi, Twitch. Yeah, I don't think the bot's working. I don't know how to turn it back on either. I don't really care enough to find out
You
either.
wish to speak? May the eternal sun shine upon you.
Collect 8 Battle Boar snouts. Okay. I mean, stupid shit is what we live here. True, but like this is toxic stupid shit. Like the kind of stuff that just ruins your enjoyment in life. There's a difference. Like stupid shit that's fun and harmless and positive. That's great. Stupid shit that's just toxic. That's bad. That's just straight up, you know, I think they've even done like studies where too much toxicity is just straight up bad for your mental health. This is why you should avoid toxic places. Like the WoW subreddit. Copium and whatnot. Dude, I don't think I've ever seen an official sub for something hate the game more than the WoW subreddit. Granted, Blizzard has lots of controversies recently. It makes sense. I'm not saying I don't understand it, but I am pointing out that it is toxic as hell. Or like Reddit in general? I mean, every website that has, you know, communications can be toxic as hell. Especially the upvote downvote system, it really encourages like hive mind thinking. However, like if you go to the WoW slash circle jerk subreddit, you know, like the WoW circle jerk subreddit, it's way more reasonable. Like it is surprisingly a good place to go for discussion of the game, which isn't all negative or positive. It's neutral, non-hyperbolic discussion of the game, and it's kind of great, but only like in the mega thread, or if you join their I don't know about the Discord server. I wouldn't recommend the Discord server. I don't know enough about it to recommend it, but I do know the mega thread's pretty good. History of Starfall? Okay. Is there enough info for the history of Starfall to be an 8-minute video? Because if the video is not 8 minutes long, then it's not worth making. And would have to be combined with something else. That's the problem with video making.
Closer.
There would have to be a special reason to make it less than 8 minutes, otherwise it just doesn't make enough money to be worth the effort. Like, I'll still do videos that are less than 8 minutes, but only if I want to for, like, you know, a specific reason. Like, if I really like the idea, or the video, or just something I really want to make, then I'll do it if it's less than 8 minutes. But if it's not, then I won't do it. Because it's just not worth the time and effort. Made you choose a shaman? Because I leveled a hunter already, and I wanted to try something else, and I like shamans. I've always wanted to play a shaman. In Classic specifically, because I remember when I first heard about Classic and how overpowered shamans were, I was like, man, I wish I got to play a shaman back then. Shamans nowadays suck. Check the screen cap of Tear Soul Glade chat. What screen cap? What the heck are you talking about? Are these the things I need to kill? Isn't there an add-on that lets you see what... Is there like a quest add-on? Let me check. Let me check Overwolf. Let me see. Let me check. Let me open up Overwolf. Let me, Classic Vanilla, get more add-ons. Quest. Is it Questy? Is Questy the one that does it? Quest XP Tracker? Ooh, what's this? Quest XP Tracker. That sounds fun. I'll get that. Questy? Yeah, I don't want to get Questy because it's like so... It messes up the mini-map. It's so annoying, but I'll get it. I'll get it. I do want to be able to see if like the thing I'm killing is part of the quest or not. Alright, I got it. Let's reload. Okay, Questy. I don't know if that worked. Do I have to do a full reload? Oh. There we go. Now it works. Although now it's on top of Zygor. In the bottom right-hand corner. That's kind of annoying. Well, whatever.
It's too far away. That spell is
Ooh, that hits hard. History of self-damaging abilities? I don't know about that.
target something first.
What? The history of fan of knives? So is there only restrictions to Ironman when you can trade / party? There are restrictions, but I'm just doing the endgame version of the Ironman. Which is a lot less restrictive. Yo, bro, I love you. Thank you for all the vids. Hello there, Hood Fav. What server are you on? I have no idea. I don't remember. I think it started with a B.
I need to get closer. I can't cast.
I sleep at night playing your vids? Nice.
My mana is low.
Hopefully you watch the Go to Sleep playlist. Same, excellent.
I need more mana.
I'm trying to Mythic Raid and watch the stream. Which Discord? What Discord? What are you guys talking about? Pay sub to hate on what they played for years? No, I'm pretty sure most people in the World of Warcraft subreddit don't play the game. You'll see people proudly talk about how long they haven't played the game for. They're like, I haven't played the game since Cataclysm. And I'm glad I didn't, seeing how the game turned out today. It's like, dude, you haven't played the game in 10 years and you still frequent the WoW subreddit? What's wrong with you?
That spell is
I haven't played Dota 2 in like 5 years, so I don't think I've ever checked anything else about the game in the meantime. Dota 2 was a game I played very heavily and then I quit. And I haven't done anything with the game since. I think that's just one of the games where I played... That's like one of the few games where I played it a ton and then I just completely quit it. Even though it still gets updates. Didn't know about the Go to Sleep playlist? Yeah, the Go to Sleep playlist.
I can't cast.
I made sure to only put videos in there that have the low sound outros, because like pre-2018, the outros to the videos was kind of loud. And someone told me I should turn it down because they watch the videos go to sleep and it always wakes them up. And I was like, okay. So the playlist just has every highly edited video that I think is appropriate for the playlist. Like the guide video I made yesterday is not in the playlist because I don't think that's appropriate for the Go to Sleep playlist. But pretty much like all the top 10 unknown side of WoWs go in there and history videos. You know, just calming information about the video game. Dota 2 is such a bad game? Is it? I don't know anything about the game nowadays.
I can't cast.
The reason I quit the game was because Heroes of the Storm came out and I just liked it better. It's just the case of I liked a game in the same genre better, so I quit to play the other one. It's kind of like if I had enjoyed Final Fantasy XIV or New World more than World of Warcraft, I would have quit World of Warcraft to play those games. But I didn't.
I can't cast.
Does the Dual Logs have Go to Sleep playlist too? Yep, it sure does. Same criteria. Only videos I think would be appropriate go in there. So no stream VODs or anything. Make a top 10 list for D&D subclasses? I will. I was working on that actually earlier today. The West Coast PvP server, Obsidia I, you're probably playing on that one? Probably. A very calming voice eases my anxiety. Excellent. I too have anxiety, so I understand how soothing that can be. I love the Yu-Gi-Oh channel, man. Good. The Yu-Gi-Oh channel is much more popular than my World of Warcraft channel. Would you ever play Final Fantasy XIV? I did play Final Fantasy XIV. I even made a video about the time I played. I played it for a week, and it was alright. I was like, whoa, this game does its questing way better than WoW does, from a narrative standpoint. However, the combat is dog doo-doo. But I was bored. I was really bored of the combat. Leveling my shaman right now is way more fun than anything I did in Final Fantasy. That's more of a personal preference. This is 10 times more fun. And I'm just hitting one button. However, I will say New World's combat was way more fun than WoW. The reason I didn't play New World is because I don't like the gathering part of it. New World is basically a gathering simulator. That doesn't seem fun. The combat was fun, but nothing about the game was super, like, good. But the combat was great. What I'd want is a combination of New World, Final Fantasy, and WoW. Just like take the skeleton of WoW, give me the narrative choices of Final Fantasy, and the combat of New World, and you got a great game. Why a Shaman? Oh, because I like lightning. I've always wanted to play a Shaman in Classic because I remember hearing they were overpowered, and I wanted to be overpowered. Because who doesn't like to play with cheat codes on, you know? They're not overpowered in Classic, but I've always wanted to play one anyway. I'm out of mana? Stop being out of mana. History of Cloak of Shadows? I know I'm a big rogue player. Don't I have a whole bunch of rogue videos? Like, of all the classes I play, rogue is in the top 5. When it comes to the classes I played the most, it's priest at the top, because I've been maining it for like 10 years now. And then Hunter's at number 2, because I mained a Hunter for like 5 years. And then after a Hunter, it's a close third with Mage and Rogue. Like, those are the 2 classes I played the most without maining them. So I do know a lot about Rogues. I've played a lot of Rogue. Like, a lot of Rogue. Over the years. So I do have a soft spot for rogues as well. It's like the only melee class I've played in somewhat competitive environments. Even though I mainly use it just to get footage. Like back when the Mage Tower was a thing in Legion, rogue was one of the few classes that I actually got all Mage Tower appearances of. I didn't even get the Mage Tower appearances on my Hunter, which was my old main. It was my Priest, Rogue, and Mage. I got all Mage Tower appearances for all specs for all 3 of those classes. Just to give you a little history on how much I do actually like rogues. I'm not against the rogue videos. It's just history videos, like, I still do history videos all the time. There's like 2 history videos being made right now. They've always been a staple of the channel, even though they don't do very well. Some people like them, but not everyone does. Hey, Hiru. Have you played one of the pre-made adventures of D&D, like Deepwater or Out of the Abyss? Yeah, I played a bunch of them. I've played, the one with the dragon. The Dragon Queen one, I forget. I played Descent into Avernus. I played Rime of the Frost Maiden. And is it just those 3? Oh, and the Essentials kit. but only like half of it. I would highly recommend Descent into Avernus or Rime of the Frost Maiden. They're great. Just as long, I have a little note for Rime of the Frost Maiden. If you play Rime of the Frost Maiden, don't let your characters play ghosts that can go through walls, otherwise they'll skip half the encounters and ruin the adventure for themselves. Not saying that's what happened, but that's definitely what happened. My characters skipped half the module and then complained that it wasn't good. Even though Rime of the Frost Maiden is great. The endgame of New World is bad. Yeah, I saw Asmund's video on it. I was like, wow, that seems terrible. But also easily fixable. So what season of Mastery? It's like a Diablo season of WoW. New World combat is fun in the beginning, but it's the same thing for over 60 levels? Wow. Well, I only played the beginning. That's probably why I like the combat so much. Have you ever tried Guild Wars 2? The combat is great there? No, I've never tried Guild Wars 2. After playing Final Fantasy and New World, I don't really want to try other MMOs. I don't know if I actually like MMOs. I think I just like WoW. Did you not like the 2.5 second global cooldown of Final Fantasy? Man, I hated it. That was annoying as hell. It was so slow. And the off global cooldown abilities felt so unresponsive. I didn't even know if they were active or not. I would click on them and there'd be like a half-second delay before they actually went off. It's like, did it work? Did I push it? And then it's like a hidden global cooldown on them because of the cast time animations. Poisoner, openers, and stun locks. Torch Shamans are a cool combination of class and race, right? It's one of the worst race class combos in the game. But watch this. Get stunned. Once I get Frost Shock, that's gonna mean something. Opinions on Arms versus Fury Warriors in Shadowlands? I don't know nothing about either, other than the fact that Fury Warriors are hella fun to solo content with. I want to level up my warrior just so I can do Fury Warrior stuff in Torghast. Because I hate solo content on my priest. It's so terrible. Except Call of Earth? Okay, let's go Call of Earth. Nice, let's get the hell out of here. I played Final Fantasy 14 since 1.0 beta, and I kind of agree about the combat. Different and slower style based due to the original Instructor. Haven't played WoW in BFA, still watch all your uploads though? Really? It always surprises me to hear that. Because I hear that a lot. People like always tell me that they watch the videos even though they don't play the game anymore. It's like, why? Why would you watch the videos if you don't play WoW anymore? But then again, there's people who brag about, you know, shitting on WoW and the WoW subreddit even though they haven't played the game in 10 years. And I was like, if there's people who live to just talk shit about the game and not play it, then I can kind of see why people would watch videos about the game and not play it. You know, it's not too far removed from that same mindset. It says there's a quest there, but I don't know where it's at. I'm doing Avernus with our players. We almost got the sword. What did you play on that? Oh, I DM'd them all. I'm a DM. I don't remember the last time I played a game as a player. Well, I think the last time I did was like a year or two ago. Like, I play D&D every week, but always as a DM. Man, I remember when the characters finally got to Sword of Zariel. I was like, okay, guys, you've found the sword that you've been looking for the entire game. What do you do? And it was crickets. No one said anything. And I even waited 5 seconds. No one said anything. So I was like, okay, so you, the melee fighter, you go and pick it up and you attune to it and you turn into an angel-like thing and spoiler stuff happens. And then after the session was over, I got so many complaints that I didn't give them enough time to think about it. I still remember that because I vividly remember just sitting there in silence for 5 seconds while no one said anything. I was like, how was that not enough time? I can't find Season Master in the list of clients as the beta option. What you do is you go into Vanilla Classic and then you just change your realm to the Season of Mastery realms. Your voice information and keeping tabs. Oh, nice. There are a lot of people on my Yu-Gi-Oh channel who tell me they haven't played the game, never played the game, but watch all the videos. And also lots of people who tell me they started playing the games because of the videos. Which is also weird. Why would you watch Yu-Gi-Oh videos if you don't play Yu-Gi-Oh? But I hear that a lot. Like all the time. I also quit in BFA, watch to see what's new. Yeah, that makes sense. BFA sucked. Or did it? I need to make a video. Was BFA actually so bad? As long as you don't talk about Azerite armor, the expansion is pretty totes magoats. I could never get into Final Fantasy New World. I just love WoW so much more. I love Arms way more than Fury. Burst is so good. Fury's so fun for solo content. Also, playing New World and Final Fantasy made me realize that I don't know if I like MMOs. Maybe I just like WoW. I'll be right back. Ranch. How was the launch experience? Super crowded? Now, not in the Torrent starting zone. There was like no one here. I've always loved Magic the Gathering, but didn't care for Yu-Gi-Oh. I was the complete opposite. I hate Magic. It's so terrible when compared to Yu-Gi-Oh. It just feels like a worse version of Hearthstone.
What brings you here? Go in peace.
Nice. I can listen to this music all day, never gets old. Hell yeah, I love the Torrent starting zone. It's great. Ooh, there's another quest to turn in. Project Ascension is really nice. Ironman, a lot of checks out. And to be honest, no one does good vids. Love yours. No, I know what Project Ascension is. Ooh, can I use the cane? The problem is like,
Walk with the earth, mother.
if you cover private servers, Blizzard comes after you. And I kind of like my positive relationship I have with Blizzard.
Greetings.
Speaking of Blizzard, did you guys hear about the new thing? The new, brand new, surprising thing that happened?
Be careful.
No? I'm honestly surprised no one has brought it up.
I have just the thing for you.
I'm an MMO addict. I play Final Fantasy, RuneScape, some free-to-play MMOs on occasion. Yeah. I thought I would really like the other games too, but I just didn't really care for it. The thing with Bobby, yeah, the Bobby Kotick, the walkout. They need to replace the Bobby. Yeah. You got good vibes, don't want to like dumpster it by trying to bring it up. Well, you guys can talk about whatever you want, just as long as it doesn't break the rules. The rules of the chat, which include you better have fun, otherwise you'll be permanently banned. More like Bobby Idiot. Yeah. The very surprising information that was actually a surprise to nothing, to no one. The feeling of a new expansion more often, I realize what a bad expansion BFA was. The cracks started to show and all the hype for what we got came crashing down. I don't know, people were really upset with the expansion from the get-go. Stitches get stitches? What? Blizzard doesn't care about P servers anymore. You can stream on Twitch as well. No, they do. Like, whatchamacallit, they reach out to content creators directly. And they have specifically, I've seen them give warnings about it. They're like, hey, we've seen you guys playing on those servers. Cut it out. And they're like, okay. So if you see people streaming private servers, it's because they're probably, they don't care about their, reputation with Blizzard. Or they don't care about DMCAs. Is that the word for it? I love watching Asmon react to your videos. When was the last time I reacted to one of my videos? He hasn't done that ever since he started playing Final Fantasy. You are a DM main? Nice. We need more people like you. A DM main? What's that? Dungeon Master? Yeah. Whenever I play in a game, people get mad at me. They don't like how I play. What I do is I go up to NPCs and I just ask them a whole bunch of random questions I know the DM doesn't know any answers to. And it just pisses off everyone, including the DM. So no one likes me as a player. Plus I enjoy DMing more anyway, so it's all good. Follow the path. I was just over here. Can we talk about how you're my second favorite creator? Really? I'm that high up. You know, there's this thing on the Yu-Gi-Oh side of YouTube where they have like tier list for the Yu-Gi-Oh creators. For some context to the Yu-Gi-Oh side of YouTube, my Yu-Gi-Oh channel is in the top 5 of Yu-Gi-Oh channels for Yu-Gi-Oh YouTube in terms of subscribers and total views. You know, the metrics that matter. And so whenever people do like tier list on Yu-Gi-Oh YouTubers, I always appear in them because my channel's big. And they always put me in F tier. They always throw me in F tier. They're like, yeah, this channel sucks. So being second, that's pretty high up. Do you only watch two YouTubers? I miss a lot of Asmon transmog competitions. Don't know why people hate him. It's because he's toxic. Like, I like Asmongold. I'm a fan of him. But, you know, he tells people to spit on people with store mounts. That's toxic. He also insults the game developers personally, which is no good. Which is why Asmongold was totally fine with him, you know, making fun of him back. He's like, yeah, I insult him all the time. I don't care. It's everyone else who cares about it. Like, his community was more upset that they clapped back than Asmongold was. No, I'm the first. You're the second. Why do you have so many views if you suck? Exactly. Part of the reason is I owe a lot of my success to the top 10 videos. And top 10 videos are incredibly unpopular when it comes to like branding image. But they get lots of views. Think of it like porn videos. No one ever brags about watching their favorite pornos. But porn websites take up half of the top 100 websites on the internet. So they get tons of search traffic. Lots of people like to watch them. But people don't like to talk about how they like to watch them. You know? That's what top 10s are like. Only half? It's probably more than half. But that's a good example. They're incredibly unpopular. But they get tons of views. I get made fun of for being a top 10s channel? Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna cry into, you know, all of the success I have. You know, I do more than top 10s, but I definitely owe my success to the top 10s. Can I do this? This seems kind of hard. There's 2 named NPCs, although the one isn't doing anything. Missed a lot of Asmons. Can I ask what the weather of the day is from our local weather bot? The local weather bot is in hiatus. Damn it, don't respawn on me. The local weather bot is in hiatus. The channel was becoming a pain to manage. And then after the whole lawsuit nonsense, that was just the perfect excuse to finally stop making videos on it. But this is a pure and chaste stream. Hey, we didn't go into any specifics. I merely talked about it in a meta-narrative. It's okay to talk about these things in a meta-narrative, just as long as you don't go into graphic details. I love the example. It's a pretty accurate example. Like, you know, I like to watch top 10 videos, but if you ask me what my favorite videos on YouTube are, I probably won't mention any of them. It's also really hard to find other people who make top 10s as good as I do. So I don't know if I like, you know, like other top 10 videos, because no one does them as well as I do that I know of. Or the ones that do put out like 1 video a year. Bro, your videos are elite. You're downplaying yourselves. Oh no, I know the videos are like, they have their entertainment value. It's just the branding of them is bad. Because the top 10s are the most successful. He's been playing it recently. If you watch the Zach Rard channel, I was watching that earlier today. It was after Rosemi stream that I didn't have anything else to do. It was right before Pomu stream started. I agree, your videos are amazing. Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm not hard on myself. This is merely stating a fact which just happens to be slightly negative. It's like, you know, you can be objective about how you look without hating yourself. And it's like, hey, objectively speaking, I don't have conventional beauty standards applied to my body. But that doesn't mean I hate myself. How do I get out of here? I just put on Asmongold videos from Asmongold TV and just let it play. Dude, one of these days, I would love to start a reaction channel. That seems like such an easy way to get a ton of views. I don't know if I have the personality to get people to watch the channel, though. Reaction channels are like cheat codes. Super easy to make videos. Tons of engagement. The only problem is it's entirely personality based. Why would anyone want to watch your reactions? I don't have the kind of branding where people would want to watch me react to anything. So I haven't attempted it, even though the videos would be so easy to make. It would be so easy. Literally the easiest thing you can do. And they get just as much views and interaction as a highly edited video you can spend a month on. How do you get out of here? I'm stuck. Is it this way? Reaction channels now need a gimmick. 3 I've seen recently grow as non-gamer girl reacts to games, veteran reacts to military stuff, or actors react to this. The only reaction channel I watch is Asmongold. I just know about it because I watch a whole bunch of YouTuber, like, you know, how to do YouTube stuff. Like, all the time. And one of the things I talk about is how easy reaction videos are. And how they wish they could do them, but they can't because that's not what their content is focused about. I make fun of top 10s. They rule. A bunch of jokers, joke judging. Oh yeah, people love to they look down on that kind of stuff in the same way people look down on like sex workers. There's just a hierarchy when it comes to entertainment, and top 10s are on the bottom of the totem pole. Off topic, but opinions on Sword Soul and Flunderies? I don't know what Sword Soul is, but I know what Flunderies is, and they're awesome. This is just a WoW streamer, fails Ironman, got lost in a torn cave. Oh yeah, if I die, I'm donezo. I didn't even consider that. Oops. Asmongold doesn't control that, he just knows it's going to be uploaded. He controls the channel, he just has other people run it. At first he didn't control the stuff, but now he does. The thing is, he doesn't need the channel. He got, whatchamacallit. I've been following Asmongold since he got started, back in World of the Draenor. Because he started his channel shortly after I did. Asmongold can owe a lot of his current success to the popularity of his Twitch clips. People clipping his streams and uploading them and getting him tons of views on YouTube, which in turn got people to notice him and go watch his streams more. He was already doing well before his clips blew up, but the clips definitely contributed to his mega success of today. You know, in addition to the fact that he's an entertaining person. Clip videos are really good, man. That's why I have a secret channel that I don't tell anyone about. I started it up last week. I was bored on a Saturday, so I made a new channel. And I work on it. You can react to some lore things, a reaction and post. Now that people talk about WoW content on your lore niche. Yeah, I guess I do know a lot about lore. You know, despite how much people complain about the lore top 10s, where they say I don't know anything or what I'm talking about, I actually do know a lot, and they're wrong. Like, if you go to the comments of my video on the top 10 faction leaders, ranking them the strongest, there's so many negative comments telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about. But actually, the video is hella accurate. It's just the average community doesn't know shit. That's one of those things where I dig in my heels and it's like, there is an overwhelming negative backlash to this video. Except, I'm right. Nothing I said was wrong.
Peace, friend.
The regular community just doesn't know anything or what they're talking about.
Winds.
So hyped to compete in the Great Push. Hopefully you lose quickly. Or win quickly. Asmongold TV is co-owned by him and his editors, right? I'm pretty sure his editors just run the channel for him. Top 10 bores? That sounds boring. Get it? Bore. Completely random, but my favorite reaction is yours as a reaction to one of your videos. Oh yeah, I actually made a reaction to his reaction to the video. Just to point out how right I was on everything. I watch your vids for years and I still don't know shit about war. Yeah, it's fine. WoW kind of makes its game in the way where you don't really need to know the intricacies of the lore. You just get to, if you just know the highlights, you're kind of good to go. That also leads to a dichotomy where a vast majority of the player base doesn't know anything about the lore, but will complain as if they do. Usually, their complaints are, like, stupid. The complaints they have for Shadowlands, though, I kind of agree with the majority opinion. It's one of the only times where I actually kind of agree with everybody yelling about the current lore. I was like, yeah, I think it's kind of stupid too. And I actually know what's going on. Carney could take any faction leader one-on-one. You see, I thought that too at first until I did the research in the video. Tauren in lore are really strong, but some of the faction leaders are just busted. You have to be stronger than just, you know, pretty strong. Like, I think the number 10 on the list was Vol'jin. And that's because Vol'jin is like, he's kind of a Mary Sue with how powerful he is. Vol'jin is a shadow hunter, warrior, rogue, priest that also is a monk. Did you know Vol'jin was 4 classes? Because I didn't. Well, not really 4 classes. He's a Shadow Hunter. Shadow Hunter is like a combination of 3 classes. He also learned some monk abilities in that one book. I forget what it's called. Rising of the Horde, I think? No, that's not it. Shadows of the Horde, yeah. He learned some monk stuff. He's not a full monk, but he knows some monk things. That's all you gotta do? Man, this is an easy quest. This is the easiest quest for totems. I hope the water quest is just as easy as this one. Imagine hoping your friend loses a tournament. Feels bad, man. I didn't say that. You're gaslighting me. Like, man, I wish I could wish I could watch more. Love you. Why, thank you. Accurate video. Poggies. Lore debate with Noble. Noble probably knows more than I do, but not by much. I am the World of Warcraft lore expert. However, I'm really bad at remembering names, so that would get me. If you ask me about like a really obscure lore character, I'd be like, who? Until you remind me about what they did, and then I probably remember who they are. I'm name blind. I spent all day yesterday getting 200 Time War badges in classic BG AV, so glad I got that out of the way. Wait, why? Why'd you spend all day in AV? What's the point of that?
What brings you here?
Blizzard wants you to know the highlights so they can retcon this stuff. All the retcons they do are kind of minor, to be honest. If you watch my video on like the history of major retcons, even the major retcons are like, you know, this character said go south instead of north. Like, the retcons aren't that big. They're always like minor stuff that kind of goes within the same theme of what they were previously.
You wish to speak?
There are a lot of retcons, for sure. Like, tons of them. But they're all, like, really minor. Or they just, like, don't matter very much. Ooh, a totem. Earthbind totem. Yeah, this one's better. This is the add-on? This add-on seems kind of stupid.
I need more mana.
Because it requires you to be a clicker to take advantage of it. Where 11 has 40 levels of mage and 40 levels of warrior. Yeah, and like 1,000 levels of demon hunter. I'm sorry, 10,000 years of demon hunters. At a certain point, being in prison for 10,000 years is just kind of cruel. Imagine if WoW lets you be all the classes and don't have special requirements like Demon Hunter and Death Knight. You mean like no race class combination restrictions? Because I would agree with that. I want to be an undead shaman. Or an undead druid, that would be fun. Here, we're still going to do the podcast stream on Friday night, right? I don't know. Not after the negative news that Blizzard got recently. Here, is that threat plates? The actual plate is thinner than mine? No, this one's called, neat plates. It's neat plates, not threat plates. It's so weird hearing your voice on stream. It's like you're continuously narrating. I do use my narration voice in streams.
Go in peace.
But like a low energy version of it. Well, my narration voice is low energy anyway. I'm a low energy person. Anyone else just like constantly tired all the time? Or is it just me? That reminds me. I was in my room. And I was noticing like, so I have an entertainment center in my room, which houses my TV that I never use. I don't think I haven't turned it on like in a year. But there's an entertainment center in my room. And I was looking at it today, because I like to rest stuff on it, because it's basically just a shelf. And I noticed that part of it was broken. And it shouldn't be broken because I never use it. However, the place that's broken is very near where I took a fall on Saturday. Because on Saturday, I kind of passed out for a little bit. Or blacked out, I guess is the better word. But when I woke up, I was like on the giant beanbag of Snorlax that's in the middle of my room. And my shoulder and neck were just like hurting. They were bruised. But other than that, I was completely fine. And I thought I had fallen on a box. But today I noticed that the entertainment center was kind of broken towards the top. Which leads me to believe that maybe I actually fell on that. And then I bounced onto the Snorlax afterwards. Did you not question why that happened? No, I know why it happened. Get your iron up, brother, and be safe. I have vertigo. Yeah, I'm fine. The thing is, like, after I didn't even know I blacked out until, like, later on in the day. Like, when I was brushing my teeth. No, I think even later than that. I noticed I had a scar on my neck. I was like, oh shit, where did that come from? Because all I remember is coming back into my room from the bathroom and then getting off the giant beanbag Snorlax I have in the middle of the room and getting back on my bed. Like, I have no memory of falling. And I didn't even know I fell until later on in the day when I noticed the scar. And I was like, oh shit, my shoulder is bruised. And then I had to go back and retroactively find out what happened. And I just assumed I fell down onto the Snorlax. And it like cushioned my fall. And I was like, oh, great. That's lucky me. I might have hit the box on the floor. That's probably what caused the scars. But today I noticed that the entertainment center was kind of broken. So now I'm revising that. It's like, shit, did I fall down and like eat shit on the entertainment center and break it? If so, it's a little bit more dangerous. I believe one of your life is gone. I still have all my lives. I haven't died yet.
Ancestors watch over
You keep better care of yourself, or else I'll have to take over your channel. Yeah. All I'm saying is I think I might have hit the entertainment center. Because it definitely wasn't broken last week.
Be careful.
Especially since I never use it. No one ever comes in my room, so there's no way anyone else broke it.
What brings you here?
And the place that's broken is right next to the spot where I fell down. So now I'm trying to figure out what happened. Because either I blacked out and fell down, or I fell and then lost my memory.
Looking for
And
something
blacking out is
special?
definitely the more logical of the two.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
Know that you never used it then? Yeah. You could have snapped your neck? Yep. That was entirely possible. Especially the spot I fell. But the thing is, like, the angle of it is a little bit too high up, so I don't know what happened. Like, it's not possible for me to have fallen and hit my head on it. But for some reason it's damaged, so I'm like really curious what happened. Like, how did I damage it? I don't know. Sleepwalking? No, because like I got up like immediately afterwards. If anything, I probably blacked out for like maybe a second or two. Or at least long enough to fall down and not notice that I'd fallen. Like a Phoenix Wright case. Exactly. Like I'm trying to reverse engineer what happened. Like, you know, a crime scene. It's like, what the hell happened to me? Whatever the case, I'm fine. I just have some bruises and scars on my necks. At the very least, I didn't hit my head. That would have been bad. Bloodhoof Village Gang. Too bad they don't have the Ahab quest, because that's not until Wrath of the Lich King. Or is it TBC? I don't remember.
I've been expecting you.
Maybe hit with your hand trying to catch yourself? No, I think I fell hard enough to leave marks, so I don't think I tried catching myself at all. Also, I have a high IRL dexterity score, so I don't trip and fall ever.
Greetings. Farewell.
I also never drop my phone, so I don't need a case.
The winds guide you.
Well, I'm like the complete opposite of clumsy. I don't know how I got that scar. I fell on a Snorlax. Well, there's like a box next to the Snorlax. I probably just hit like the side of that. It's like there's stuff inside the box is kind of hardy, where it's not gonna break if I fall on it. So it probably just stood up and scarred me that way. You hit it with your hand while you're trying to catch yourself. If I hit it with my hand would be hurting. It's like a Phoenix Wright case. Just reverse engineering, not reverse, investigating. I'm just investigating the scene of the crime. And trying to figure out what happened. Because I didn't even know what happened until later on in the day. If I had known it happened at the time, it would have been real easy to like reverse it, engineer it then and there. As soon as I went to YouTube homepage, I see 2 years ago, Asmon reacting to top 10 weirdest items in WoW. Is that a video I made? So you have a 19 or 20 rolled on that? Yeah, exactly. I can juggle too. I have a high dexterity score. So, like, I have proficiency in dexterity saving throws. I don't fall. I can't remember the last time I've tripped on something. Or if I do trip, I don't fall. I always catch myself. Or immediately regain balance. That's just something that doesn't happen. Which is why it never occurred to me that I might have fallen down. It just never occurred to me that I'd fallen. Until later on when I found the scar. The kitty passed from cancer. Yeah, the Ahab quest. You don't drop your phone because you don't leave your room? No, I actually leave my room all the time. I just like to joke about that. I walk at least 3,000 steps a day. You can't do that if you don't leave your room. Is leveling faster? Yeah. It's 40% faster, 30% of the time. Nice, nice.
My mana is low.
Sometimes I get so tired I feel like giving up and just going limp. Heck yeah. Are you taking anything for sleep? Nope. No, I know why I passed out. That's not part of the mystery. The mystery is like where I fell and how I fell. The why of it is a complete known factor to me. I have vertigo. And I was, so what happened was I was having a cramp in my leg. And whatever that happens, like the blood just rushes there trying to fix the problem, and it makes me lightheaded. And it only ever happens when I have a cramp in my leg. Never at any other point. So I know whenever that happens to, like, you know, be careful. I just wasn't careful enough. It was entirely my own fault. However, I didn't know that I'd fallen until later. That's the only thing that's perplexing me. I'm just trying to reverse engineer what happened when I fell down. You should try magnesium. What I do is I just take a potassium tablet, and then I'm better. I don't get cramps all the time. I might get like one cramp every couple months. And only because I wasn't, you know, eating correctly. They only happen when my diet is poor, and my diet was sufficiently poor. Nothing about why it happened is a surprise. It's more of a, specifically just the fall. You need more potassium? I do eat potassium. I just wasn't eating potassium back then. You got the prescription potassium? No, I just have the over-the-counter stuff. It works. I didn't even know they had harder potassium than what you can get from the store. You can just buy potassium tablets in the vitamin aisle. It's a vitamin. Good stuff. Yeah, it works. You passed out? Yeah, for a little bit. For like a second or two. About to head to bed. Definitely play eventually. Don't die. Be careful. Get some sleep soon. Heck yeah, I love my sleep. I sleep all the time. I wish I could sleep forever. Ooh, a swoop.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Swoops are dangerous. Your return to monkey, eat banana? I've had 2 bananas today. I have bananas all the time. I wasn't eating them that week though. Every time I go grocery shopping, I buy a brand new thing of bananas. It's just I didn't eat any of them that week. Going for KT? Heck yeah. Sleeping forever, that's the dream. If it's anything like blacking out, then it just kind of happens and you don't remember. There's only Snorlax. I have like a giant beanbag Snorlax in the middle of my room. At first I thought, wow, thankfully I have this giant beanbag Snorlax in the middle of my room. That totally cushioned my fall. However, after seeing the entertainment center, I don't know if that's what happened. I'm pretty sure I fell onto it afterwards. However, my head is fine, so at least whatever happened, I didn't hit my head, which is the important part. I just hit my neck and shoulder. And only enough to bruise them. Like, no broken bones or anything. Not even broken, like, not even bruised bones, just like normal bruises on the meat. Where I didn't even know I was injured until I touched the area. How old are you? 29. Here, are you going to play the Gen 4 Pokemon remakes? I know you love Gen 4. I did love Gen 4, but I probably won't play the remakes because I don't really like leveling. He cast a spell for that? Ooh, I don't have this turned on. Why'd you hit your head? Yeah, me too. That would have sucked. If I hit my head, that means I would have to go to the doctor. I don't want to go to the doctor. I hate going to the doctor. It's a really annoying... Rumi has multiple concussions from fainting? Yeah, I bet. Really dangerous. Luckily for me, I did not hit my head. Where to download the add-ons? I got all mine from Overwolf. All the add-ons I have are just ones that were like on the popular add-ons page. Ooh, another swoop. I don't like leveling. Well, I like leveling in WoW to an extent. Once ate an edible, was labeled 5 mg, but was 500 mgs. Passed out once I stood up and broke my brand new closet doors. Yeah. Gotta be careful standing up too fast. I thought I was careful. I stood up super slowly, but as soon as I extended to full height, that's when the black spots came. This version of Classic is group leveling friendly? I don't know, maybe. No! 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 I was in no danger. Too easy. This is a baby game. You don't have a healing spell? Yeah, there's pushback though. Baby game. Imagine dying in Classic. Here, you have a heal. Why don't you heal yourself? Because there's pushback. Haven't you ever tried healing yourself in an emergency? Baby game. Here, I'm gonna heal myself now. Look at that pushback. I could have died if I had stood there and tried to heal. Also, I had no mana at first. Yeah, that's true. Ironman needs no healing. Now, Ironman you can heal, you just can't die. Boy, I died so much. I'm an expert on Ironman challenges, okay? I know when to run and when to stand to heal, and that was a situation where I was just praying that I wasn't hit. Also, yeah, Gen 4 Remakes has the XP all and XP share, but it works for your Mon, so no worrying about leveling. What do you mean no worrying about leveling? No grinding needed? There was no grinding in the game I played last time and it was boring. Do I have... Oh, I could have dropped Earthbind Totem. I need to put Earthbind Totem with my bars. This could have saved my ass. Why did anyone tell me to drop Earthbind Totem? This is your fault. Go ahead, try playing a human paladin. I don't want to play in hard mode. I'm already playing on semi-hard mode with Shaman. Is Hiru calling Pokemon boring? To me it is. Look, I have a slow. This could have saved my ass if I remembered that it exists.
I can't cast that yet.
But I have to level. You do have to level. You just interpreted that as grinding. I didn't say grinding, I said level. Leveling is the main component of the game.
It's too far away.
Oops, I didn't mean to drop that. That's a waste of mana. Hey here, is there anything that particularly interests you about 9.2? Yeah, the new raid. The thing that always interests me the most is whatever the new raid is. I don't care about the other stuff.
That smell isn't ready yet.
And usually, learning information about the raid doesn't really matter because it's always going to be a good experience. It's more like, woo, can't wait for the new raid to come out. I hope the other stuff is, okay.
I'm out of range.
You don't gotta level in the remake because of the XP all? Yeah, you do. You keep equating leveling with grinding. I'm not saying grinding. You don't need to grind in Pokemon to beat the game. It's easy as hell. So what is leveling then? You know when your Pokemon goes from level 1 to 2? That's what leveling is. Ellie or Enhance? I haven't decided yet. I'm not sure. I want to go Elemental, but I think Enhance is probably easier to level with. Got like 3 Plane Strider Talons. Hello there. What server? I'm not sure. Can't wait for the new remake. Me neither. Dodge. Ow. I touched my bruise. Holy crap, stop missing. Still better combat than Final Fantasy 14. Can't wait for the new remake? Heck yeah, I can't wait for it either. Dude, do you know how much I played Diamond and Pearl back in the day? I think I probably beat Diamond version like 3 times. Like, I'd play the game, beat it, and then reset it. That's how much I like Diamond version. Ah, wolf. Nice, a crit. Ass or butts? Isn't that the same thing? I live Diamond and Pearl? Hell yeah, those are my favorites. I remember I had an unbeatable Mew that can one-shot anything. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be thinking about rejoining. Excellent. Hopefully I convinced you to share in my suffering. I hate you, hero. And that Mew? Oh yeah, my Mew that destroyed you. I remember how confident you were that you could beat my Mew, and then he one-shot you too. That was hilarious. You got destroyed by my Mew. Remember Nintendo? Never heard of it. I have to ask, Hero, you know your WoW stuff, but would you also like Warcraft 3, StarCraft, and Diablo 2? Not really. Diablo 2 plays too much like Path of Exile. I don't really like that game style. I really like Diablo 3. Diablo 3 is like one of my favoriteest games of all time. Right next to Zoid's Battle Legends for the GameCube. That is my favorite game of all time. Zoid Battle Legends for the GameCube is like if I could have a dream game when I was a child. I'm sure all of you guys had this. When you were a kid, you probably dreamed of a video game if you were a gamer kid like I was. You know, like a dream game. Like, if I could create a game with anything in it, this is what I would want. Zoid's Battle Legends was that. It was like, it had everything I wanted and then some. And I was like, wow, what's the point of living anymore if I've already played my dream game and it exists in the world? Now I don't have dream games anymore because, like, what else is there? What could possibly compete? First turn guillotine hits. What are the odds? You just got lucky. It's my one-shot Mew. You're just mad that you lost to my skill. Warhammer 40k. I was going to be in a Warhammer 40k video, but I think you canceled the video. Zoid's Battle Legends for the Nintendo GameCube. Look it up. Best game ever. Is Season of Mastery populated or nah? This realm seems pretty sparsely populated, which is good news for me. Like, who plays WoW anymore, am I right? Reject a Durotar, embrace Mulgore. I think they're also heavily layering the zones, which I believe helps a lot. Only 20 people play WoW? Wow, overestimating it there. How do you check the who group? Ooh, that's how much experience they give. Ooh, that's a cool add-on I downloaded. What is it? Slash whom? There it is. Mulgore 4 to 10. There is 50 people found. I wish they layered the zones for the first 3 hours. I would spend 30 minutes killing 8 wolves for a quest. They were layered. They said they were going to layer everything at the start. Or I think just permanently. The only people who don't like layers are classic purist. Best class to farm gold. Isn't that still mages? Just trying to say hi. Tons of love from Argentina. Hiru. It's 3:30 a.m. here, so go to bed. Stay safe. Love your content. See you later. Tenjona Sitia. No wait, since you're from Argentina, it's probably pronounced with a H. So Tejonicita? Tejoncitia? No, I don't know if that's correct either. I don't know. I can't pronounce your name. Bro, I loved Zoid's cartoon when I was super young. Any bots so far? No, I haven't seen any bots. Usually you don't see bots unless you're specifically looking for them. They don't exactly hang out where normal players play. Fuck it, I'm gonna resub to WoW, gonna start my own deadlock. Heck yeah. Join us. Join us in the misery of playing World of Warcraft for fun. Used to be 21, but I came to Season of Mastery. What's the Quest XP add-on you were talking about? I have no idea what it's called. I downloaded it randomly while I was looking for Questy. I'm sure if you look for Questy, you'll probably find it too in Overwolf. That's where I got it. What am I supposed to be looking for? Find Whirly Swoops. Find Whirly Swoops. I'm just gonna keep walking and pressing the kill Whirly Swoop button. Just dropping to show some love. Don't play WoW anymore, but I still enjoy your vids. Thanks, Hero. Why, see you later, Omnifarius. Who plays WoW anymore? Dead game, am I right? fellow WoW players. No one plays WoW for fun. It's for purple pixels. I remember back in the day, I never cared about gear at all. All I cared about was downing new bosses. However, gear helps you down new bosses, so I cared about gear enough for that. Nowadays, gear helps me complete world quests faster, so I like it for that. I really like being able to complete daily chores faster. Where are all the swoops? I can't find any. This, of course, contingent on you making awesome YouTube connect what makes DoorDashes tolerable. Heck yeah. That's the thing with making YouTube videos. When you have a channel, you have to constantly fight for your audience's attention. They don't owe you views. You have to earn them. Because there's so much entertainment on the internet. They're spending some of their valuable time to watch your videos. There's so many things competing for it. Like, instead of watching YouTube videos, they could watch an excellent programming on Netflix or a Hulu or the Disney Plus. Or excellent streams like Rosumi-sama from Niji-Sanji Ien. So there's so many people fighting for your attention that just because they're subscribed to your channel doesn't mean they'll watch everything you make. Every video is an uphill battle. As Rosumi would say from Niji-Sanji Ien, you just gotta freak it. Here, tell Split he has to join us on Friday. Didn't he say you wanted to join, or did he say he didn't? I don't remember. I don't care. Undead Lock reminds me of level 40 Undead Lock that's near Theramore since one month into Classic. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of alts I created at the beginning of Classic that I don't play anymore. I kind of feel bad for them. Do you ever feel bad for the characters you don't play? Because I do. I know that they don't care, they're just pixels on the screen. That doesn't stop me from feeling human emotions for their well-being. Split says he's not a good talker. It doesn't matter because I can talk. I can talk to myself for hours on end. It doesn't matter if you say a word. Also, I'm a good conversationalist, so I can just ask you questions and get you to talk. I spent years practicing my ability to talk to people. I have confidence in my ability to talk for hours about nothing. Man, I had to search down those last few swoops. TBC Classic killed Classic because TBC isn't as good as people thought it would be. Yeah, TBC sucks. I've always known that, though. It was just a very unpopular thing to say. It was like, yeah, of all of the Classic expansions, TBC is kind of the worst. Collect one Abercorn. Okay. Appreciate you and all your hard work over the years. You're a stellar guy. Why, thank you. I'll have you know, when people rate my channel amongst other channels, they always put me in F tier. There's no acorns here. Let's go to the next tree. Maybe there'll be some acorns over here. Classic wasn't good as people thought either. Classic is great. What's this anti-classic propaganda, Phil? Get Celty, he's cool. I thought you wanted to join the thing. Is Felplague lying? Is he trying to girl boss me? Bloodhoof Village, let's go. You deserve F tier. F for fun and friend and informatic. Heck yeah. But no, it's actually F for like failure. They don't like the channel. Your S plus tier for me and my fiance. Oh, well, that's an excellent lie to hear. I'm glad you're nice enough to lie. You are B tier at the bare minimum. Ha 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 ha. I don't know, that's a little high. Do you plan to heal at endgame? Heck no, I'm gonna shoot things with lightning bolts.
Traveler. We shall meet again.
Ooh, am I gonna get a buff? I have the Totem of Cleansing, Haruma Blue. Excellent. Give it to me. I didn't say he wanted to, I said he should, because he is an editor. He is an editor, that's true. Speaking every single patch, people are like, this raid is going to be really hard, then the entire raid gets cleared in 40 minutes. Yeah, that's because
Tell me I hate you.
the private server players are crazy. I heard some stories. I heard some interesting stories about people who play private servers. One of these stories was about a guy who started playing on a private server. And he leveled up to max level, and it was Wrath of the Lich King. And this server had progressed its way all the way up to ICC like years ago. And he joined a raid to do ICC because he's always wanted to do it at level. And he goes in there with 24 other like-minded people, except he was the only person new to the server. Everyone else had been there since the launch, and they had been doing ICC. And he asked them, how many times have you guys cleared this place? They're like, oh, this is probably the 100th. So like these people every week logged in to play Wrath of the Lich King. You know, got together, 25 people, went into ICC and then cleared the whole place in a couple of hours. And then they came back the next week to do it all over again. There's no reason for them to do it. They already have all the best gear in the game. There's no other form of progression. It's just farm content at this point. Farming for no reason. Like, they're farming. There's nothing for them to gain. They just do it. They just do it for fun. Fun for them is clearing the same raid over and over every day, every week. For years on end. These are the kinds of people who play private server. I always just thought, wow, that's crazy. I get bored of doing a raid as soon as it's on farm. Like, I don't like re-clearing a raid. Like, I like to complete all the bosses in the hardest difficulty our guild can accomplish, and then I'm done. I'm donezo. I get bored if we have to do the bosses again. Like, you know, trying not to fall asleep at my computer board. But these people, every week for years, doing the same raid for no progression, no gear, just because they like to do it. It's like, yeah, of course they're speedrunning it. They're crazy. They've been literally running the same thing over and over for years already. They get to actually do it for progression for once. It's just the game they all enjoy. It's crazy though. They don't get anything from it, and they've done it a million times already. It's like if everyone got together in order to watch Shrek. You're like, can you imagine watching Shrek 100 times in a row every week? That's basically what they're doing. There's no reason to it. Other than just, you know, the pure entertainment of doing the same thing over and over. ICC was fun. Yeah, ICC was fun. But, you know, doing it 100 times for no reason? It's what classic with private server modifiers. I just heard about it today. Peak WoW lore. You're kidding. I don't know about peak WoW lore, but Wrath lore is what definitely got me into WoW lore. I got me a soft spot for the Lich King. Collect 2 well stones. This could kill me. Here, some people find one thing like it, never let it go for years. A lot of people don't like change. See, entire WoW community. Yeah, I know. It's just like, you know, it's one thing to know, and then one thing to like actually see it in practice. Be like, wow, you literally don't have any other hobbies, do you? I mean, it's cool, like they're having fun and not hurting anyone, but it's just such a weird form of entertainment to me because they're just doing the same thing over and over for no tangible rewards. But then the same thing could be said about any video game to an extent, but like at least in other video games there's a sense of progression and you're not just doing literally the same thing over and over for years on end. Rate Shadowlands lore 1 out of 10. I'd give it a solid 5. 5 out of 10, and that's me being generous. ICC was amazing. I wish life hadn't effed my enjoyment of my favorite expansion. But yeah, that's life for you. Life is a series of tribulations and hardships. And the enjoyment of life is how you're able to just roll with the punches. I remember being super, like, you know, sad and I don't want to say depressed, because depressed is a mental state. I remember being very sad boy about a relationship not working out in Cataclysm. However, Cataclysm was super fun. I played the hell out of that. I don't let personal life tribulations muddy my memory of video games. Because bad things are always gonna happen. Sometimes you just want to clear Wrath of the Lich King raids for years on end. How do you do ICC 100 times in a row? That's crazy. That's crazy, right? I'm not the one who's crazy to think that's crazy. That's gonna get me killed. I gotta be careful over here. Gotta be careful. They're gonna kill me. Don't resist. Ah, I'm gonna run away. Oh, I'm out. Earthbind Totem. I'm out. I'm donezo. I'm out of here. Oh, I'm running. I'm running. You gotta avoid the wolves. Don't let them hit in the back. There we go. Whew. Shadowlands lore is a question mark out of 10 for me. 1, all storyline relies on WoW 9.2 to wrap it up. And 2, I am depressed by how people feel we see a new rack. That's true. I will hold off on an official score, but like, you know, the score so far, not impressed. I did see Asmongold's video where he did like his little, you know, joke how it should end. And I thought legitimately that was a good idea. I was like, dude, if it ends that way, that will be actually kind of cool. Because there is such thing as like retroactive like enjoyment. Like if you go and see a suspenseful movie where they're constantly building up suspense and mystery, at the time you could be having a good time enjoying the twists and turns. And like, ooh, what's gonna happen next? And at the end of the movie, if it turns out like the you know, the conclusion is unsatisfying and it turns out it was just like, you know, a clown and there was literally just a bunch of plot contrivances that allowed everything to happen. It's just like a super disappointing movie. It's possible, psychologically speaking, to retroactively feel as if you had a bad time the whole time. Like, even though you could have enjoyed the movie all the way until the end, because the enjoyment was entirely dependent on that ending state. Oh shit. It is possible to have retroactively not enjoyed the movie. Oh no. Why? Why did you stun me? Why did you root me? Ah. No. Get slowed. Pff, easy baby game. Imagine dying in classic WoW. This is a baby game. This is too easy. I should probably do this with my eyes closed. Do you think Thanos will come back in 9.2? I'd be disappointed if he doesn't. I feel people say Walt was perfect storytelling when it's exactly the same as Shadowlands. The bad guy is bad and we have to stop it and we don't know until we kill him in the raid. I mean, if it's exactly the same as Wrath, that's a bad thing. People want new story moments, not the same thing over and over, unless you're that one guild that rated ICC 100 times in a row. That's crazy, right? Not enough mana? Yeah, I need some mana. Seinfeld should have explored the afterlife. True. I blame the fact that you're walking steak. Hey, that war stomp saved my butt. Imagine carrying Zolval to the Lich King. True, Zolval looks cooler. Have you seen him in his armor? He actually looks cool in that armor. He's just too much like mystery hype, though. We don't know enough about him to care about his plans. Or what he's doing. And we all know we're not gonna lose. So it's like, what is his plan? So that we can stop his plan that we don't really care about. I wish Varian would show up. Didn't Varian... Oh, I guess he could show up, huh? There's a rare elite over here. I'm just gonna have to go behind them and kill them. Am I missing something? But how are you only level 7 in just under 2 hours? Isn't that kind of slow?
I'm out of range.
But yeah, Season of Mastery, level up faster. They give you 40% more experience from quests. And there's lots of quests in the early levels. Later on, it just becomes a grind fest. I gotta get into range to attack him in melee. If I run away, he doesn't follow. Oh, he does follow. Let's slowly back up. I'll use Earth Shock off cooldown. I don't see how they ruined WoW. I don't see how they ruined anyone. If they undid this stupid shit that happened to Kel and Vosh and TBC. I think people were mad that they didn't undo enough. Like, they left too much of the stuff they did to Kalthos intact, and they wanted them to remove more. Oh, there we go. If I get that, I'm gonna pull. Damn it. I don't have any mana to attack. Do you think the idea of the first one undermines the importance of the Titan in early lore? Early lore Titans were retconned early enough where it's not really a big deal. Basically, Titans after the retcons are just an alien race that are like super strong, like ridiculously strong. They're just a super powerful alien race. That's it. However, a super powerful alien race is basically a god to most planets. Especially since one of the things they can do is just casually create life. Like, they are godlike beings. Just technically not gods, because they're actually just an alien race. Oopsie poopsie. Ah! No, he's gonna root me in place again. No. No, I need to run before he gets close and roots me in place. No! No! Stop! Why is he so fast? Ah! 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 No! Oh, I'm so dead. They have ranged attacks. Ooh! 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 Baby game. This is so easy. I don't get how anyone ever dies in this game. Oops. Accidentally pulled the swoop.
It's too far away. That spell isn't ready yet.
Easy game. Imagine dying in vanilla. You have like 2 buttons. It's impossible. Whoa, they're respawning. Did I predict him leaving with 3 health? I don't know. I lived. I had 10 health left and I took a hit. And for some reason it only did like 3 damage. I think I resisted something. I think I resisted an attack. Did Tauren have nature resistance? Yeah, I think I resisted an attack. Let's go find a trainer. Where's the nearest trainer at? Over here? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the... I don't know if that trainer actually works. I'll go to the trainer. I don't know if... Do they have a shaman trainer in Bloodhoof Village? I don't think they do. I think it's worth running over. Whew. I'm pretty sure that trainer doesn't actually train anything. If I want to get up higher, I have to go find one in Bloodhoof Village or go to Thunderbluff. I'm pretty sure Zygor is just wrong. It's just straight up wrong right now. In the big tent? Okay. Ooh, that was scary. I mean, that was easy. This is a baby game. Imagine dying in Classic. Imagine playing Seasoned Warrior as a mastery. Yeah, that's... A warrior sounds difficult. You have to be like... You just have to like skip quests like that. That's too difficult for a warrior. Man, Earthbind Totem is saving my ass. It is so useful. I can get a character to your point for Friday. Yeah, you should do that. 3 HP, well done. I don't know how I lived that. I think I resisted it because it was a nature attack. Wait, can I go back and check my combat log? What happened to me? No, he hit me for 7 damage. I lived with 3 health. That's what happened. I remember I had 10 health left and I saw an attack coming. Or did I? No, because I attacked a swoop afterwards. So it's whatever happened before the heals. Hits for 8 nature damage. No, I got hit. I just somehow lived. They only hit me for 8 nature damage. I didn't resist it either. How does reincarnation work? On Ironman, it doesn't. It's a useless skill for Ironman. Oh, so you got lucky, and you're gonna be cocky about it? I see how you are. Pfft. You know what they say. Can't get anywhere in life without a little bit of luck.
What brings you here?
Ooh, a new rank of Lightning Bolt. One that casts slower and deals slightly more damage. Lightning Shield. Ooh, a new rank. Can I train all of these? Yeah, I can train them all.
Go in peace.
New Earth Shock. New Lightning Bolt. Stone Claw Totem. That might be useful. Lightning Shield. Rockbiter Weapon 2. Increases attack power by 58. Ooh, that's way more. Ooh, a new rank of Healing Wave. This one's even slower to cast. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ow. I think I'm gonna end it there. Easy peasy. This game is too easy. I should turn in this quest first, see if I level up. Luck. Yeah, that was calculated luck. I got lucky, but I did it on purpose. That rare hurts? Yeah, he hurts real hard. He was pounding me in closer to last week. Well, it's nighttime in game. Time to go nighty night. Well, I don't know if I'm going to bed. I'm going to go read some mangas. Who's streaming right now? Callie is streaming Jump King. I'll probably watch that. I'll probably watch Callie stream some Jump King. Is Shaman your favorite class? Nah. Not even top 5. But I'm leveling it. Seems fun. What server? I have no idea what server this is. Let me check. It's Obsidian Edge. Okay, I'm gonna go. See you guys later.